What up, world? It's your boy Eric, back with more frag talk for the frag heads. Alright, really quick, you all. As you can see from the title, this video will be about my top 10 most sexiest fragrances that I have in my collection. Alright, and when I say sexy, you all, I mean fragrances that just make you feel confident. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you think you look good, and it makes you feel like you think that you're sexy. So with that being said, it all equals up to fragrances that will be favorited by the ladies. All right, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you guys, I do have two honorable mentions, and these are the two fragrances that you see in front of you. One being from the house of Christian Dior, Dior Sauvage. The other oil fragrance comes from the house of Al-Rehab, and it's called Sultan. These made my honorable mention list because I consider these fragrances to be very sexy, but it's kind of like on another level of sexy, so it didn't really cross over to my list. But these are two great fragrances that can sometimes come off as sexy to me. All right, but cool. Moving on, you guys, we're gonna kick this top 10 list off. I hope you all enjoy it because it comes from the heart, and these are fragrances that I've been rocking with. Some for a long time, some I've just been only rocking with for a month or two. And here is why I want to share it with you all, to just kind of see what are you guys top sexy fragrances for men, and as well as enjoy my list, you guys. So with that being said, we're going to kick it off by a great smell called Diamond by the house of Giorgio Armani. Now this smell, you guys, has been out for a long time. Some people may know about it, others may not. I particularly love this fragrance. It makes me feel so grown and sexy, and it makes me feel kind of strong in a way, but not in just like in built strong. It just makes me feel masculine, and it makes me feel very sexy when I wear this fragrance. And it's actually a sweet fragrance that somehow it finds its way to being a very masculine and strong and sexy fragrance. So that's why I chose Diamond by Giorgio Armani as my number 10, you all. Moving on, my number 9, very great fragrance. This could have easily been like closer up in the list, but it's all good, you guys. This is Touch by Burberry. Very great fragrance, man. It's just something about this fragrance that I just can't get over. I don't wear it like I supposed to because, like I said, these are sexy fragrances. So a lot of times, you all, I wear these fragrances when I'm going out on a date, or anniversaries, or basically dates. You know what I'm saying? When I'm with my girl, or even if you all are single, these fragrances will be the most coolest fragrances to even get your nose on if you're single and you're actually looking for a significant other. These fragrances could possibly linger to one's nose that could make you possibly look sexy. Now, I'm not saying that that's what you're supposed to go do. Like, now, there are fragrances that aren't just sexy, but I think that they still will get the job done if you kind of are looking for something in your life, and you kind of free spirit and your soul searching. There are other fragrances that I would recommend, but this is the sexy fragrance category, you guys. So just please forgive me and stay humble with me on this journey. All right, so that was my number 9, Burberry Touch, you all. Moving on to my number 8, comes from the house of Paco Rabanne, however you want to pronounce it. A lot of people don't like this fragrance, and that's cool because I love this fragrance. And I guess that I will be one of the few that like it, that'll be wearing it, because you can never go wrong with Invictus, you all. I just love it, man. It's just something about it. The bubble gum, the richness of it. It just smells like a rich bubble gum, and a very clean, fresh type of vibe. They have an aqua version, but to me, this kind of smells like its own aqua. You know what I'm saying? Virgin. So that's why I just kind of chose to keep the original, and really love this scent, you all. Makes me feel sexy every time I wear it. Reminds me of just like a clean, fresh cut, getting straight out the barber shop, going home, taking a shower. You're looking good, you're fresh, you're feeling good. bam, this is the perfect smell to kind of just go with that, you know, whole thing. All right, moving on, you guys. Let me move these bottles so we can kind of make room for the other goodies. Okay, coming in, you all, at my number 7. This comes from the house of Salvatore Ferragamo. A lot of people may know this fragrance. They may don't know this fragrance. It's a clone of a very popular fragrance from the house of Chanel called Bleu de Chanel. This is just Aqua Essential. Both, you guys, the same fragrance. You know, about, I would say this is like 85 to 87% Bleu de Chanel, you guys. Very great, sexy fragrance, you all. I mean, it's just not too many ways to describe it. It just smells like wet rain or wetness, or just a very sexy smell, you guys. It's very hard to describe, though it's very sexy. And if you all have been following my channel and we have the same nose, then you all may know what I'm talking about. And if you have just started following my channel and you're looking for a sexy fragrance, you all, this is a cheapie and it's sexy. And man, you know, if you only want to wear like a fragrance out for dates or night out fragrances, this will most definitely do the job, you all. Aqua Essential by Salvatore Ferragamo, coming in at my number 7. Moving on, you guys, to my number 6. We're gonna go back to Giorgio Armani because I just love their smells. And this in particular fragrance is a very sexy fragrance from the house of Giorgio Armani. It's even sexier than the diamonds, and that is Giorgio Armani Profumo. Just something about this fragrance, you all. The bottles are dropping. Let them drop because I have to make more room anyway. So let me move these bottles out the way, and we're gonna go back to, I guess, a solo bottle review. Since they don't want to hold up, they just so sexy. They don't want to stand next to each other, you guys. Okay, so this is Giorgio Armani Profumo. I guess I will have to kind of zoom out a little bit. This is kind of a tall bottle. How about that, you guys? Giorgio Armani Profumo coming in at my number 6. Great, very great, sexy smell. This makes me feel grown, mature, sexy. I know I smell good. It's just a very great smell. I only like wearing this when I have a fresh haircut, fresh line, you know, shave. And man, it's very great smell, you all. If you don't know about it, get familiar, get your hands on a little sample. I think people would like this smell. Giorgio Armani. All right. Moving on, you guys. Coming from the house, this is my number 5 coming up, and this is coming from the house of Carolina Herrera, you guys. Nevertheless, Privé, very great, sexy fragrance, you all. Some people may call it the one night stand fragrance. I mean, I could actually see why people would say that. You know what I'm saying? It's a very great smell. If you were trying to smell sexy and that was your thing, this cologne would most definitely probably go into your collection as being sexy. Or if you, man, look, this is my opinion. Feel free to let me know what you think, you guys. Man, let me smell this right now, actually. Let me smell this, you guys. Yep. Just sexy. This smells like a sexy, masculine, kind of cocky, kind of a cocky dude. He's sexy, masculine, cocky. You know, knows he's whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's what that is. I mean, it is what it is. Sexy in a bottle, you guys. And that's what that is. CH Privé by Carolina Herrera. Alright. Moving on, you guys, to my number 4. I've been rocking with this fragrance for so long. And man, this thing's still holding up. I'm kind of getting low on my juice, and I'm kind of getting mad because I know I will never be able to get this same juice. And this fragrance comes from the house of John Paul. I don't even have to say anything else. You see the bottle, you guys. Very old bottle. This bottle is about 8 years old. And though the bottle is old, you guys, let me break the record. if people are concerned about buying older bottles and worried about like, I wonder if the juice is flattened or the notes are kind of gone. I've never had that problem with my old bottles that I have, because like I said, this bottle in particular and my Giorgio Money Diamonds that's right here, both of these bottles are about the same age in my arsenal. I've had both of these bottles easily 8 to 9 years, and they still, outlast some of my newer fragrances, you all. So I don't really know if that's just me personally or my skin chemistry with cologne fragrances or whatever, but my older fragrances that I do take pride and I cherish the most, I cherish these fragrances because they still hadn't let me down for so many years of just the projection and the compliments and the way I feel. And that's another thing about these fragrances as well. Like all of these fragrances that I've been announcing, it's more about the inner sexiness. I know that people want to go out and find your significant other, or you want to impress your significant other, and that's cool because I wear fragrances for my girl all the time. Whatever she likes, that's what I'm gonna wear. And when I was single, I would wear fragrances that I would consider to be sexy around, if I were to kind of walk past another woman. I would kind of wear something that I would want her to think I was sexy wearing. All right. So with that being said, you all, John Paul, I mean, it has done the job. And just to kind of kill that little remedy of, does cologne kind of get old, man? In my situation, guys, these older fragrances hadn't let me down. All right, but moving on. That was my quick testimony. I kind of got caught up. And that was my number 4. We're gonna switch it back and take the CH Men Privé. Now I could have made both of these. I mean, not CH Men Privé. We're gonna switch it back to Carolina Herrera, and this is CH Men by Carolina Herrera. All right. Now I kind of got tongue twisted because I was looking at the Privé. Now I could have made the Privé and the CH Men like a 2-in-1 type of fragrance, but they have their own sexiness, so I wasn't gonna put them like in the same category. That's why I put John Paul in between to kind of separate the sexiness, because I like CH by Carolina Herrera. I like this version a little bit more, as far as just it's more sexier to me. It's more playfulish. Now I know that the CH Privé is more stronger and masculine, so a woman will look at you as a more alpha type of male. But with the CH Men or CH Carolina Herrera, this bottle that's in front of you, this is a more sexier, playfulish scent, where when you're talking about being sexy, it's not always about being the most manliest. It's just a sexy fragrance that a man could wear, and it's kind of playfulish too, because that kind of goes in the sexy category. Sexy, playfulish, and kids come after. You know what I'm saying? But to make a long story short, you all, CH Men by Carolina Herrera, one of the most sexiest fragrances to me. I mean, guys, I should have actually made this number 1. You know what I'm saying? But man, it could easily be my number 1. CH Men by Carolina Herrera. Just sexy, playfulish, mature, sophisticated. Then it's still like upscale. I mean, it's a signature. It has that signature smell where it's like, okay, this guy is somebody. This is somebody right here. Everything about this smell, this fragrance is sexy to me. It will make a person like you more. It'll make a person love you if they like you, and if they kind of like you, they'll like you more. And that's just my personal opinion, and that's all I can give you all. It's just my personal opinion, you guys. But moving on to number 2. Number 2 is hands down. This is a very sexy fragrance to me. Why is it a sexy fragrance to me? Because, man, everyone loves this fragrance. Man, woman, I mean, and you can't go wrong with this fragrance coming from the house of Christian Dior. Dior Intense, you all. Now, I don't know too much about the new version. I actually had a newer version. It was like a 2015 or 2016. But you know, I don't have that bottle anymore. I just kind of stuck with my vintage bottle, and I just came to the realization that, I mean, if I'm gonna spray it, I'd rather spray the best. And yeah, so I was kind of, you know, torn between the two of kind of having a few older batches, a few newer batches, and I just would rather just keep my vintages, and when I'm out, that's what I want to smell like. So yeah, that's what I got. DH Intense. This is a 2012 or 2013 batch, if I'm not mistaken. This is what's that say? 3W02, you all. So whatever batch that is, 3W02 is the batch that I have. Very great, sexy, cocoa. You've already seen the review, so let me just take this back down now. Alright. Now, you guys, my number one comes with a twist, you all. For one, I just would really like to thank a very cool, I don't even want to call him one of my reviewers. Well, I guess I would have to call you a viewer because you do view my review. So, but this happened to be become one of my friends, man. A very cool frag brother to me, and one of my viewers who watches my reviews. His name is Lamar. Just want to send a big shout out to Lamar because Lamar sent me a very nice fragrance, as well as these cool little bottles to put my fragrances in, and a couple tunnels too. I guess I think this is how you call them. This is how you pronounce them. And these are just like, if you have smaller bottles and you just want to spray them, and you know, make sure that it gets in this hole to leak down in a smaller decan. And I just really want to say thank you, Lamar, for that. And I will send you some very great fragrances. I've kind of been trying to prolong sending them, kind of waiting for Christmas, but nevertheless, man, I think that I'll just go ahead and send them a little bit before Christmas, and I hope you will just enjoy them on Christmas. But with that being said, you all, my number one fragrance comes from the house of Michael Germain or Germain. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it, but this smell is called Sexual Sugar Daddy. Oh, you guys gotta forgive Delona. That is my girl's Yorkie. Very good house dog protector. But anyway, you guys, Sexual Sugar Daddy, man, this is an amazing smell, you guys. And man, when I say the sexiest smell to me, this smells like a one night stand in a bottle. You know, this would be my definition of a one night stand in a bottle. This would be my definition of a great date scent. This would be my definition of a great anniversary. No, I wouldn't say anniversary, because anniversary is a more personal scent. You know, you might have, it might not necessarily be a sexy scent for an anniversary. So this will most definitely just go good for like Valentine's Day, and not even Valentine's Day. This is just for sexy situations. If you want to just feel sexy, look sexy, be sexy, if you want to just be a sex symbol, man, Sexual Sugar Daddy is the most sexiest smell that I've smelled in 2016, and it's a very cheap fragrance. And when I say sexy, you guys gotta don't take what I'm saying and run with it too far. When I say sexy, I'm not saying like, you know, Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford. Like, that's a very like great smell right there, but that's not sexy though. But it's very great because you get the vanilla and you get the great, you know, tobacco type note in that. So it's like you know, when I say sexy, you all, I mean sexy like, if it's just attractive. You know, it's just something that's just gonna hit, attract, and it's just gonna make you feel sexy, feel, you know, fresh, confident. You know what I'm saying? So, Sexual Sugar Daddy, man. I mean, how would I describe this? Let me smell it right quick. It's very hard. I smell. It smells like sex in a bottle. You get like liquor. Okay, this smells like picture like leaving the club. Picture leaving the club. And I guess I'll go ahead and do my mini review on this fragrance, so I don't have to just do its own review. Or I might come back and do another review, but this will be a mini review on Sexual Sugar Daddy. Picture leaving the club with a bit of liquor on your breath, and the liquor is coming up. No, picture picture liquor coming off of your breath, and this liquor is coming from the opposite sex of an attractive person. Like if you're a man and you're in the club, and you know you smell that liquor off someone's breath, or even if you're leaving the club and you're already kind of like intoxicated a little bit, and you can just smell that liquor on someone's breath, and you kind of know that you can like take advantage of that person. And you know that that person can kind of take advantage of you as well, because you're both kind of like a little intoxicated. That's what this fragrance kind of smells like. It's like you smell like a bit of licorice. And when I say take advantage, I mean like I'm saying like you already know that you like this person, that person likes you, and this smells like a licorice. It smells like liquor. It smells like the liquor that you smell like leaving the club on your breath, and it's mixed and blended so good with like lavender and other great notes to it. Like man, it's very hard to describe this smell. But please, if you all have $25, check this out on Fragrance Net. You all, I'm sorry, I'm smelling this fragrance now. If you all have $25, please go buy that. If you don't like it, sell it to someone and they will most definitely buy it from you easily. Sexual Sugar Daddy. Man, y'all gotta forgive me, because I mean, like, I don't even want to really comment more than what I could possibly say about this bottle, you guys. I will stop it right now in the name of humbleness. And also forgive me too, you all. I don't do any like cuts or anything with my videos. I just do straight up videos, and I just send it straight out because it comes from the heart. But I will say, forgive me for that comment that I made when I said, you know, about taking advantage of someone. I don't want my viewers to, you know, feel like that's what this fragrance is. It smells like exhale, kind of like the part of, you know, you smell someone's breath and then you know you're gonna take advantage. Like when I say that, I mean like, you know that, you know, you giving someone that eye and they're giving you that eye, and then they walk up to you and then you smell the liquor and you're like, oh, okay, you're drunk, okay, I'm a little drunk, we're about to take advantage of each other. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean just like take advantage, like I'm gonna go get you drunk and then you're gonna be drunk and then I'm gonna just take advantage of you and you're not gonna know what you did the next morning. No, I mean this smells like you're gonna remember what you did the next morning. You like the liquor wasn't that bad where you didn't have a hangover, but you did have the liquor coming off your breath, and that's what this smells like. It smells like liquor coming off your breath with a little bit of cologne coming from the body. Like you can still smell that person with their cologne on, but you can still smell that liquor coming from their breath. And that's exactly what Sexual Sugar Daddy smells like. Very great smell for dates and for situations where you're trying to be a sex magnet. And that is the best way that I will categorize that fragrance, and that is the best way that I feel comfortable wrapping up this video, you guys. I don't know exactly how long I was. Damn, 24 minutes. Alright, but yeah, you guys, sorry that I took so long, but till next time, one love, peace.